It's now my great pleasure to introduce a long-standing global citizen ambassador who's been at the heart of the movement since the organization first began. He has truly been the most extraordinary support for Global Citizen, literally since day one, in fact, before day one. You know Hugh Jackman as an actor, as an extraordinary, talented producer and everything that he does, but we know him as a friend and partner and Global Citizen ambassador, because he's been the most extraordinary support to our entire movement. So it's now my great pleasure to introduce you to the wonderful Hugh Jackman. You have the floor.
Thank you, Hugh, and thank you everybody who is watching. Good morning, good evening. If you're in Australia or New Zealand or Asia and it's 3 o'clock in the morning, that's hardcore, and I really appreciate you being here. I'm so excited about being part of this launch for the recovery plan for Global Citizen. As Hugh said, I was there right at the very beginning because it just, to me, was a no-brainer. Here was an organization that was galvanizing millions and millions of people and bringing their voice together, because I truly believe of the power of people to come together, to take action and really, really move the needle. And that's what I love about Global Citizen. It has now become the largest movement of action takers in the world. And what I truly love about it is it does not matter if you have money, it doesn't matter if you're old or young, what sex you are, what race you are, none of that matters. What matters is that we come together, because the problems that we are facing, particularly now, are never going to be solved by one country or even a bunch of countries. We need to come together, every single person, as every esteemed member of this panel has already said. So thank you so much for listening in. I really hope that some of you have never heard of Global Citizen, because our goal is to keep this thing growing and going. We've just begun. There are millions already, but we need hundreds of millions. So thank you for joining us. As has already been said, COVID has wreaked immense damage, social, economic, environmental, and the progress towards the global goals have been stalled. In some cases, with extreme poverty, they've actually been reversed. But together we can do a lot. This last year, I joined some of my fellow X-Men to be part of the global goals, Unite for Our Future, and as already been said, $1.5 billion from 41 countries was pledged to help end COVID, but we need you. We need every single person. So please, please join us. We need to curb the hunger crisis. We need to protect the planet. We need to get kids back in school. There's so much we need to do, and it doesn't take a lot of time. And as I said, it doesn't take money. Just join us, call on governments, take action, write letters, volunteer, whatever you can do in wherever you are is meaningful and vital. So thank you so much. Thank you to everyone on this panel. It's truly inspiring for me to be here. If I could just say thank you, Hugh Evans, for putting me on a panel with Billie Eilish. I'm a massive fan, Billie. And as of dinner last night, according to my 15-year-old, this is the coolest thing I've ever done. So, and I'm certainly going to put it in my top 10 anyway. But for her, it's #1. So thank you, guys. And without further ado, I'm going to hand on to my very good long-term friend, Declan Kelly. He's a great business leader, and he's going to tell you more about the efforts of global CEOs. Over to you, Declan.
Thank you.